afternoon. Welcome to the United Nations. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much for that. And I would like everyone to please take out your cell phone. And you want to make sure not only do you grab a picture right now, remember today, but also please put your phone on vibrate or silent. All right, look at your neighbor, make sure that their phone is on silent as well. Thank you. Because we have a very exciting program for you today. And we are here by COJEP, which is the Council for Justice, Equality, and Peace. We're here this afternoon for purpose, partnership, and peace. And also, Spanish is Channel 4. So if you need Spanish instead of English, you can tune to Channel 4, please. Excellent, thank you.
I like Spanish.
Now we are here for the COJEP International Human Rights Summit 2025. Let's give that a round of applause. The concept today is about ending hunger, a priority for sustainable development, peace, and justice. And once again, we are at the United Nations headquarters in New York City. And first, I will be playing a video for you that will highlight what COJEP actually does. Please look at your screens.
Creates family farm villages to offer sustainable solutions for African agriculture. The African tropical climate and its lands are rich and beneficial for farming. But the great poverty of African people is an important barrier. The Family Farming Village is a project that will enable farmers to develop their land autonomously with technical and theoretical agriculture training, donation of seeds and farming tools they need, helping about processing and harvesting, and finally helping them to sell their surplus production at the local market. Take part now to this union project and help African farmers to develop himself and his country.
All right, we give that one more round of applause. Thank you very much for that. And next, right before I introduce to you the organizer, the main person involved with bringing us all here together today, we're going to hear a message from his wife, who could not be here today, and she is Emanuela Sanin, and she'll be speaking about her husband, which I'll be introducing right after, who is Ambassador Dr. Hugh Sanin, who is the Special Envoy for International Relations to the United Nations. Let's see this quick message.
Distinguished guests, speakers, and friends, good afternoon. My name is Emanuela Sanin, a mother and human rights advocate. Let us begin by giving thanks. Thank you to all the attendees. Thank you to all the speakers. Thank you to COJEP International. Thank you to Ambassador Dr. Lusanin for providing this platform at the United Nations, for giving us the chance to raise our voices for change, for giving us the chance to speak for hope. We see hunger, we see poverty, we see suffering. We cannot ignore it. We cannot accept it. We cannot wait for tomorrow. We must act. We must act together. We must act now. Feed the hungry, lift the poor, educate the children. No more empty plates. No more empty schools. No more empty hands. We rise for hope. We rise for justice. We rise for peace. We rise for every child. We rise for every family. We rise for every community. We urge all leaders gathering here today to prioritize education, to eradicate hunger, and to eliminate poverty as fundamental step towards sustainable development and lasting peace. The future of our world depends on your commitment, your courage, and your willingness to act for the common good. Together we can, together we must, together we will. End hunger and poverty, build peace. A world without hunger, a world without poverty, a world with justice, a world with peace. This is our duty. This is our promise. This is our future. Thank you.
All right. That's great that she sent that message, even though she could not join us here today, but she's still here in spirit. And now I'd like to welcome, to say a few words, once again, the organizer of this event, Ambassador D.H. Hughes Sanning, who is the special envoy, once again, for international relations to the United Nations for the Council for Justice, Equality, and Peace, COJEP. He is also the international ambassador for the Foundation for a Drug-Free World, which is a non-profit, public benefit corporation that empowers youths and adults. His advice ranges from cleaning up communities, getting faith-based leaders involved, to doing more to prevent crimes instead of focusing only on punishing criminals. He described himself as a bridge builder, which bringing together different heads of state while advocating for peace. And today, he is a part of 10 different humanitarian organizations and travels around the globe meeting with world leaders. So once again, we are truly honored to have him organize this event here today. Here is Ambassador Dr. Hughes Sanning.
Now, put your hand together for God. Put your hand together for God. He is the first. He is the last. He is everlasting God. And He is the reason that you and I are here to stand up to violation of human rights and to make sure that we help advancing the world to a sustainable path into peace. Now put your hand together for yourself. Put your hand together for yourself. I am very honored to welcome you all to the Global COJEP International Summit at United Nations. I understand now when you're trying to do something great, when you're trying to do something very positive, there will always be challenges. Yes. I've been planning this conference for about 2 months now. We just host the International Peace Gala in New Jersey, in which many of you attended. One of the greatest events during UNGA's, sponsored by up to 20 different organizations, national and international, and one of the organizers, two of them are here. Reverend Emmanuel is preaching a very humble friends. And then the last conversation I had with him, I said, Pastor Emmanuel, you did a great job, but one thing I didn't like that you did is that I do not like no one speak to my host when they are on stage. Pastor Emmanuel wanted the event to go so well, and he was engaging with the MC, but I want the MC to feel free to host the event. This is the only thing that I told him he shouldn't do, but he did a great job, and I really appreciate it. And I have Prince Mario, Water Prince Mario. And I know those are a few members of those who have organized the International Peace Gala. Many superstars were there. Maria Soccer. She was there. Please put your hand together for her. She's a star. And now I was telling you that when you're doing something great, something always happens. So we were planning this event for over 2 months. Now, at 2 o'clock, this event is supposed to happen at 3. At 2 o'clock, I received a call from the United Nations saying this event is canceled. So we need to prioritize United Nations event, and then we're supposed to have it at the bigger room. And we have about 234 people registered to this event, and my staff already sent a confirmation note to everyone. And then we expecting everyone to come, and people already travel. My friend Bill already took his private jet to New York. Some people fly from Mexico, from many different places in the world. They are already in New York or near New York. And 1 hour before the event, I received this message saying that, well, the event may not happen because the room that you plan to host this event is booked. We, United Nations, have events. Officials from United Nations need this room, so up to you, whether you postpone it or you have it in a smaller room, and then from 334, we have to reduce it to 120 people.
Wow.
And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm done. Because 300 people already on the bus, on the plane, driving to come to New York, and how I'm gonna stop them? I'll tell them not to come because the event is canceled by United Nations, and then now they just want to do a small meeting for about 120 people. Well, we're here, thank God, and there are about 75 people outside trying to get in, and they cannot, and I feel so bad, and I hope that they forgive me for this, and I hope that you understand what's going on. In order for you to enter United Nations, this is a big deal, because United Nations have to vet everyone to ensure that you're legal, to ensure you have no issue with your country, to ensure that you have no issue with United States, to ensure you have no issue with United Nations. So if you are here, that's mean you're clean. So if you are here, that's mean I feel more safe to engage with you, because what you need to understand when it comes to humanitarian, when it comes to diplomacy and politics, a picture can raise you up and a picture can bring you down. You know, if these two gentlemen are doing something very bad and then I feature with them on the picture, and then that could finish my whole 25 years, career. So I feel safe that everybody is here, being vetted by United Nations, being vetted by a Turkish country that you could, and many people outside as well are vetted. So I'm sorry if your friends or your collaborator were not able to enter United Nations. It's not my fault, because I wanted all my friends to be here, and we're still trying to see how we can advocate for a few people outside to enter United Nations. But I feel honored that you were able to enter, and many people who travel from many different places were able to attend. Today, I'm not going to have any speech because for 20 years I traveled the whole world speaking to different venues. I just came from Mexico. Please put your hand together for Mexico, please. Let's go. I just came from Mexico attending the For America platform. There were up to 35 countries, about 700 delegates. When I say delegate, very powerful world leader. In fact, the person who just received the Nobel Peace Prize shared the stage with me in Mexico, right? The only challenge is that all 700 delegates come from the Latin American countries, all speak Spanish. And I'm the only speaker who speaks English. And I don't know, for some reason, God made a big miracle. When I spoke, it's like God was in the room and everyone understood and everyone happy about my speech, right? Yeah. So the ambassador here for who was at the event, they can be my witness. So I'm very honored that you're here. So my first speaker I'm going to introduce is a guy that I met about 2 years ago, and we become not only close friends, we become brothers, we become associates, and whatever he's doing, he wants me to be around. Even though he's speaking to president, to other kings, to other royal family, he's an ambassador. He just come to my ear and he was listening. He said, well, there will be about 20 different ambassadors in Washington that are going to have a big meeting. I want you to be there, among them. So please put your hand together as I welcome my dear friend, His Highness Prince Max Mario.
Thank you so much, and thanks for the great
Can I
introduction.
say something? I believe you that they changed the place because the event we're doing on October 24th, they changed the place also, but this one they're giving us a bigger place.
Oh, okay.
For the 24th, so I can add more guests.
Okay, so now Prince Mario Max.
Okay, so now we have the follow-up event already in our calendars. Thank you, Gloria Kressler. She's a colleague from the media we all love very much. And I want to say I'm very happy to be here with all of you. It's a very special day. I also want your attention because I have something to say to you too. What we need to do here is we have a lot of work to do. This is the first conference, the first one after a big peace deal in this world. And I think that's something we need to celebrate. We need to celebrate peace. And I say it's the first of many peace deals to be made because there are so many more regions in this world where we have things to do, where we have to do work. And it's us. And we have people that suffer, we have people that do not have safety, we have people that do not have food, we have people that do not have clean water. And we are here to share our position where we are. There are only leaders in this room. I have seen more than 100 faces, and I know many of you personally, the other ones I'd love to meet. Everyone in this room is relevant. Everyone in this room has a big position in the world, in life, in diplomacy, in business. And we together, when we work together, we can make the next deals happen, the next peace deals. And I want every one of you to put this on your map. And I'll tell you one thing, for the business people in here, I'm one of those. I have a big company, Cherish Health, it's together with AT&T, T-Mobile, Japanese Telecom. When we work on peace, it's good for our businesses. When we work on peace, it's good for diplomacy. We're going to have much more interesting things to do than bringing the most basic thing in the world, peace, to the world. Because then we're going to start cultural relationships, business deals, travel programs. We're going to make the world more prosperous for all of us. So peace is the one thing I'm emphasizing. And I'm a Global Peace Ambassador. And when I speak to Ambassador Yusenon, I really love that he is so hardworking, so endlessly working for our Together mission. And that's why he became family to me. Ambassador Yusenon, and I don't know how close you know him. I know him and his wife very well. And he has the utmost respect, not only from me, but also from my entire family. And what is so special about him is, he works, I think it's 23-hour days. I don't know any other person who does not need any more sleep than him. And what he does is, he brings the right people together. And he does it very graciously. And he never will ask you. He will never ask you, oh, you know what, don't introduce here or there because I want to keep my people only for me. He's not one of those people, and there are many of those. He's always graciously introducing. And I do the same, and we all have to do the same, because this is one of the purest people, the purest hearts and the purest minds there is on this planet. Ambassador Dr. Yusenon is so precious, and his work is so relevant. And I want to give an example. We just dined with Prince Al Saud of Saudi Arabia at the Saudi Arabian National Day. He had a wonderful gala dinner at Cipriani's, and then we were meeting with presidents 2 days later. And yesterday I was with the Austrian ambassador, and I want to emphasize this because next year she's going to be the doyenne of the ambassadors in Washington, meaning she's leading the entire diplomatic corps in Washington, all the ambassadors of the entire world. And I spoke to her. I mentioned Ambassador Dr. Yusenon, and she was thrilled and delighted, and she can't wait to meet him, and I'm going to bring him to Washington because Ambassador Dr. Yusenon is a big deal here at the United Nations in New York, is a big deal in the diplomatic world. Globally, he just came from one of the biggest Latino conferences in Mexico, global conferences. And now he is needed, he is wanted, he's invited to Washington. And I tell you one thing, if there is a rising star who is already so high and way up, then this is Ambassador Dr. Yusenon, and we're going to see so many more things he does for this world. And whenever it comes to this now very, very well quoted Nobel Peace Prize, everybody talks about it, who deserves it, who is the best peacemaker. And I tell you one thing, I'm the one who is going to submit Ambassador Dr. Yusenon for the Nobel Peace Prize, because he is the most deserving in my eyes. Thank you so much. So I'm Prince Mario Mac-Schambach-Lippe, and I see some new faces. My family founded Hamburg in Germany. My grandmother is Princess Theodora of Denmark, which is the oldest reigning family in Europe. And our country, Schambach-Lippe, was the wealthiest of the principalities, of the monarchies in Europe. It was always about sharing. We were the only country that did not have a loan with the Rothschilds. We were the only country that had wide social services for all of our residents, because we believe in sharing, we believe in caring, and we believe in empowering the people, that they all have it good. Your friends should all be wealthy as you are. Your friends should have everything in life they wish. Your friends should have love as you have. And I want you to have love, to have wealth, and I want you to be able to focus on the most important thing, bringing peace to the world. Thank you.
Excellent. That was His Highness and Excellency, Dr. Prince Mario. Let's give him one more round of applause. Prince Mario and I had the pleasure of being in New Jersey at the last event there, the International Peace Gala recently, where we both were co-MCs of that event. Thank you very much for that, and had just a blast. And I'll introduce myself as well. My name is Raj Singh, and I'm across the water in New Jersey. Anyone else in New Jersey? In New York, remember, we are the light at the end of your tunnel. Thank you very much.
The light.
The light. A lot of traffic in that light. Well, once again, thank you guys for being locked in. If you're logging on right now, this is a Global COJEP International Summit event, where today, which is actually World Food Day, COJEP International will convene member states, UN entities, youth leaders, civil society, academia, and the private sector to share best practices strengthen partnerships, and promote global unity. Are you ready for more?
Yes.
All right, we have a very special guest speaker coming up next, and I'll go ahead and tell you just a little bit about them first. This gentleman is a consultant, a strategist, and a political analyst who comes from the country of Ecuador. Help me welcome Mr. Warrior Coras Zambrano.
Hello, Mr. Ambassador Hugh Shannon. It's a great honor to stay in this amazing room with all the special invited amazing people who work very hard for the peace around the world. My son, Roger Jr., is in the Spanish box. He translated my speech. I try to prepare some special words for this conference. Number 4. Ok, estamos listos. Es para mí un gran honor tomar la palabra en este hemiciclo de tan alta representatividad y relevancia global para compartir un mensaje en el marco de esta conferencia de alto nivel en una semana marcada por acontecimientos históricos que renuevan nuestra esperanza en la paz y la sostenibilidad mundial. Vivimos un momento en el que el mundo, tras años de esfuerzo y tensiones, ha logrado avanzar hacia consensos que hasta hace poco parecían imposibles. Gracias al liderazgo de los Estados Unidos y la actual administración, con el decidido apoyo de aliados, se han alcanzado acuerdos históricos de paz que ponen fin a conflictos armados prolongados por décadas. Hoy la humanidad celebra con júbilo esta primera etapa de negociaciones que abren el camino hacia la reconstrucción de las regiones afectadas y la reparación de las víctimas y la superación del dolor que dejó la pérdida de tantas vidas inocentes. El mundo no olvidará lo ocurrido el pasado lunes 13 de octubre, cuando el presidente Donald Trump anunció oficialmente el fin de la guerra en Gaza, ante de más de 30 líderes mundiales que fueron testigos de este trascendental acuerdo de paz en Medio Oriente. Celebramos con esperanza, con gratitud, estas iniciativas que contribuyen a la consolidación de la paz y la sostenibilidad global, y hacemos votos por continuar avanzando hacia la resolución pacífica de otros conflictos que aún afectan a distintas regiones del planeta. Hoy también deseo referirme a otro hecho de enorme significado, recibido con mucha alegría por todos los defensores de la democracia y la libertad en el mundo: la entrega del Premio Nobel de la Paz a la líder venezolana María Corina Machado. Su reconocimiento constituye un acto de justicia y reivindicación para todo un pueblo que ha resistido durante más de un cuarto de siglo los embates de un régimen autoritario responsable de persecuciones, represión sistemática, violaciones a los derechos humanos. Desde este foro, elevo mi voz de solidaridad con los 823 presos políticos y más de 8 millones de desplazados víctimas de la dictadura en Venezuela, con los 1.185 presos políticos que hoy hay en Cuba y las decenas de perseguidos y presos políticos en Nicaragua. Hago un llamado a la comunidad internacional para unir esfuerzos y poner fin a estos regímenes que mantienen a sus pueblos en la miseria, negándoles sus libertades y sus derechos fundamentales. No puedo dejar de mencionar lo que hoy está ocurriendo en Ecuador, mi país de origen. donde mafias vinculadas al narcotráfico y el crimen organizado pretenden desestabilizar al Estado ecuatoriano. Felicito al gobierno del presidente constitucional del Ecuador, Daniel Noboa, por su acción firme, decidida de enfrentar al crimen organizado aplicando todo el peso de las leyes contra las mafias que están promoviendo y fomentando el caos en el Ecuador. Si realmente aspiramos un mundo donde prevalezca la igualdad y la paz y la justicia, debemos trabajar juntos para erradicar toda forma de dictadura y represión que impida el desarrollo y la dignidad de nuestros pueblos. Quiero concluir esta intervención felicitando al presidente Trump por el acuerdo de paz, algo histórico para el mundo, y por demostrar que con determinación y perseverancia todo es posible. Las acciones hablan más fuerte que las promesas vacías del populismo que tanto daño han causado a la humanidad. Asimismo, expreso mi admiración y felicitación a María Corina Machado, quien se ha convertido en un símbolo de lucha por la democracia, la libertad, los derechos humanos e inspirar al mundo por alzar su voz para alcanzar la paz en Venezuela. Mi especial agradecimiento al embajador Hugh Shannon, principal del COJEP, por su amable invitación a este importante foro que promueve la justicia, la igualdad y la paz mundial. Los felicito por todo su trabajo. Quiero reafirmar ante ustedes mi compromiso con la defensa de la democracia, las libertades, los derechos humanos, una causa que he venido abrazando por más de 2 décadas en colaboración con diversas organizaciones no gubernamentales, especialmente en el hemisferio occidental. Deseo dedicar esta intervención a la memoria de mi madre, Berta Zambrano, mis hermanas, Nidia y Julie, quienes me acompañan desde el cielo. Y también con amor a mis hijos, Roger Jr., Valentina, George y Mark, así como a toda mi familia, lo más valioso que Dios me ha concedido.
Eso.
Señoras y señores, muchas gracias por su atención. God bless you all.
Once again, put your together for my friend Roger. We urge maybe government of Mexico and the organization of For America Libre to ensure they fly me to Mexico to ensure that I advocate for peace and stability in all the Latin American countries. This gentleman has connection with all the Latin American countries. So if you're a big business, you're a very powerful man, you want to engage with all the country from the Latin American country, this gentleman is the one you need to contact. This meeting is one of the biggest conference ever because whoever you see in this room is very, very important. This meeting is not public. You here because you receive a private invitation to be in this meeting. And every single person is a great leader. So once again, put your hand together for Mr. He's married to a high-level U.S. diplomat. They have children together, so he's a very strong, long-standing diplomat who traveled to 100-something plus country. Yeah, I think he traveled more than my friend Bill. Okay, so the next speaker, please, is today. I do not want to use my stick because usually I always stop the speaker. Today is very special. The next speaker is a very powerful man, and I'm not going to be the one to introduce him. I let the King, Mr. King, to introduce this gentleman because last time I tried to say something, we almost engaged in a fight. So
I don't think you wanted that. It was a joke.
Well, like the ambassador said, we are here and about to hear from someone that is a very powerful person. And have you ever had where it felt like life just gave you a punch and knocked you down? Well, this person knows what it takes to take a hit and keep moving forward. And that's what humanity must do when facing global challenges. Because our next guest does not just only throw punches, he throws inspiration as well. He's a true fighter in and out of the ring, showing us that sometimes the greatest victories are not about knocking someone down, but lifting people up. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Latin boxing champion, Ronald Gabriel.
Hello everyone, my name is Ronald Gabriel, world boxing champion. Boxing has always been more than a sport for me. It was a school of life. In the ring, you learn to know your limits, face your fear, and keep move forward, no matter what is coming. It's a great honor for me to be here at the United Nations, a place where the world comes together to build a peace and unity. As a professional boxer, I know that every fight I won, not only with strength, but with discipline, respect, and fairness. Those are the same values we need in the world today. Respect for another, discipline, and facing challenges. The fairness gives everyone a chance. I'm proud to represent my country and to share a message of hope and unity, peace and love. Thank you.
Once again, that was great hearing from the lightweight champion himself from Romania. Let's give another round of applause for
well, they always say behind great men there always great women. Today let us honor all the great superstar women in this room. Please put your hand together for all of them. And with great honor, I'm going to continue with some women speaker. I let the men speak first because they always say woman first. Come on. It has always to be woman first. So let the men say some few words, and now let us welcome the women because they are the star. The person, the speaker I'm going to introduce, she is a superstar, a great superstar herself. Like I mentioned, every single speaker, every single person here is a superstar. So it's a great honor, and she will say who she is to welcome Mrs. Maria. So, Miss Maria. So, please, put your hand for Miss Maria. She will tell us who she is, what she will present, and then she will, let's say, the 2 minutes.
Thank you so much. Can everyone hear me? You know, I simply work in the entertainment industry and I advocate for green productions, and I just started my peace journey. So by far, I am just a worker, but those who are of service, like Ambassador Sanchez, as well as Prince Mario Max, I mean, they really truly get the glory, as well as Gloria Pressler, who's been such an advocate for all of us, not just in the industry, but also as a philanthropist and bringing great people together. So please, thank you very much for having me here today. It's truly an honor to be here at the United Nations. Again, as I say, as I begin my peace journey. And as we gather here today to empower the world and spread the mission of global peace and advocate for human rights, which is very important and most paramount, we want to foster a sustainable world, exactly, which is the mission of COJEP. So within these extraordinary efforts, I also thank again Ambassador Sanchez for having me here. and for bringing me on this journey with you and all of your great causes. To celebrate peace, we must remind ourselves that peace is a conscious choice we must make daily, especially for our fabulous athlete over there. That type of action actually requires yet a skill. And when you think about champions, what do? They know how to operate within their own athleticism, and they know how to show great sportsmanship. And we can learn a lot from sports. The world can, absolutely. But peace transcends more than the absence of conflict. And we've just learned this as we have the first conference after a just major peace treaty that just occurred recently. But it embodies the presence of dignity, of compassion, and a mutual respect. So it involves listening across cultures, sharing our narratives, and constructing bridges where barriers once stood. As an actress and filmmaker, I have witnessed firsthand how creativity and storytelling can unite individuals and transform suffering into beauty and convert silence into hope. We encourage the media industry to adopt a sustainable production protocol to minimize our ecological footprint, which is very important, by reducing energy and consumption and waste, and embracing recycling and utilizing renewable energy. The moments we share today serve as a powerful reminder of humanity's greatest strength lies not in the fear or force, but in love, in courage, and imagination. Today, right now, let us reaffirm our commitment to cultivating peace within our homes, our communities, and our world. By choosing unity over division and hope over fear, we become the architects of a brighter future. And of course, education is an investment of the future. So let us prepare today by starting with peace in our homes. Thank you so much. I'm Maria.
Thanks for those wise words. Appreciate that. And next we have a speaker that is an award-winning Italian-American opera singer, actress, PBS TV host, an international personality with recordings and appearances on stage, radio, and TV. Please welcome Cristina Fontanelli.
Like I usually don't get invited to dinner without singing. I don't. Press the white button. Okay. Press the right button. There you go. Okay. So, buongiorno and everything. So just like I'm not invited to dinner usually without singing, I'm not invited to speak without singing, perhaps. So this is my signature. To come to one of my concerts. My voice has been a gift from God, and as Ambassador Sainin said, God is my guiding light. And I was walking over here, yes, totally, because I was walking over here and I thought, wait a second, when I was a child, I mean, I always loved the arts and singing, but I wanted to work at the United Nations. So here I am today speaking with all of you, and it's just a blessing. Thank you, Gloria Kressler, for setting that up. I didn't understand when I started to become a singer, but the music has powerful healing properties. It's scientifically proven to heal human beings physically and to heal the human spirit. I've been working with children because it's something I always wanted to do. I had an inspiration, so I have a nonprofit organization, the Cristina Fontanelli Foundation, where we produce concerts giving youth and children performance opportunities, even at Carnegie Hall. So one of the things I wanted to present to you this afternoon, because world peace Oh my goodness, to be a part of that conversation is so valuable. It's like gold to me, so thank you. One of the things I wanted to say, because you're all so esteemed and you probably know this already, but the distinguished Japanese scientist, Dr. Masaru Emoto, did experiments with water. And when you speak kindly into water or you play classical music, which is what I sing, beautiful snowflake crystals appear. Human beings are up to 70% water, between 50 and 70%. And I just read that infants are 78% water. So you can imagine the effect it has on human beings. And the reverse of that is, if you speak terrible words, I'll kill you, I hate you, or you play this terrible music that's been going on in the world, the terrible lyrics that are happening, it is actually having a scientific, physical reaction in human beings. So I feel so blessed to be able to say this publicly because I've been wanting to. I'm going to be hammering that fact and doing everything possible with my life to continue the path of music and sharing it with human beings and sharing it with children and giving them performance opportunities. And I do want to say that God has given me another hat to wear, and we'll see how far down the road I'm going with this. He told me to jump into the climate, I hate to say the word because I don't like it, the political climate in New York City. I'm actually a write-in candidate for the city council where I live in Times Square. So I thought the same thing. I don't know how far I'm going in that arena, but I thought if I could add my healing voice to a toxic, usually, conversation, that I would be doing something good for the world. And I think the fact that I'm in this race at all is actually helping and shifting, because we must treat each other with dignity and respect, and we have to stop this toxic language that goes on between people, because as I stated, it is having an effect on the human race. So thank you so much, Ambassador Sane, and thank you for this opportunity, and thank all of you.
Thank you so much for that, Christina. Appreciate that. And the next speaker we have.
I think the next speaker we would like her to also switch that seat to. Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. Are you enjoying hearing from the ladies as well? Yeah. All right. And also the guys over there too, right? All right. Appreciate that. Now our next speaker, basically the founder of a magazine you may have heard of, She Exists magazine. Now, She Exists is a stellar mental health corporation which motivates women to take control of their life and their business to the next level. This next speaker has a true passion for helping people, and especially other women, succeed and reach new heights. Help me welcome Janelle Harris.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the organizers and Bill.
There you go.
Thank you. I get to sit next to the prince. So I'm kind of nervous. But thank you so much to the organizer, Bill, familiar face, and Kressler. We've known each other for quite some time. But I am the founder, Janelle Harris, of She Exists magazine, 5 years. Today, I sit before you representing more than just a magazine, a stand representing a movement. She Exists magazine was born out of a vision to give voice to the voiceless, light to the unseen, and strength to those still finding their purpose. In a world where division often speaks louder than unity, we choose peace. In a world where inequality continues to shadow potentials, we choose empowerment. She Exists magazine believes that peace and equality begin with visibility. When people, especially women, are truly seen, heard, and valued, we create a space where understanding replaces judgment, and where compassion becomes the foundation of progress. Through our pages, we tell stories that heal, inspire, and connect. We highlight women and men all walks of life, entrepreneurs, artists, activists, mothers, and dreamers, showing that every story, no matter where it begins, has the power to create change. But we don't stop telling the storytellers. We use our platform to challenge stereotypes, to bridge communities, and to celebrate diversity as a strength, not a difference. By featuring global voices, we remind the world that equality is not a privilege, it is a right. By showcasing acts of courage and kindness, we prove that peace is not a dream, it's a choice. Through collaborations, mentorship, and education, Cheers This Magazine continues to open doors for women and men to rise, not above others, along, together. Because true empowerment is not about competing, it's about creating space for one another to grow. Lastly, our mission is simply but powerful, simple, to build a world where every woman and man exists in peace, purpose, and power. And organizer, whatever you need from me, I will be doing it for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to acknowledge, even though these people, these friends don't want to be acknowledged, but I'd like to acknowledge a dear friend, Mr. Minister Wesley Panya. Please put your hand together for Wesley. A big one. These people, they are so humble, but they can do great things. Many of you have a partner outside, is the one, and some other friend who try the best to give you access to the UN. He's a writer, he just wrote a diplomatic book, very strong books. If you want to have more knowledge in terms of diplomacy, please buy his book. He's a diplomat, a long-time diplomat. He, all those big speeches.
Want to see the book?
You want to see the book, yeah. Please, if you can buy this book, if you can publish it in your journal, do so, because he's a great long-time friend. He's the one who helped me with many people to enter this room. Him and another friend. He doesn't want to speak. Say one word, Ambassador. He's a long-time diplomat. In French, English, yeah. Because he prepared all the speech for the president of Haiti, all the ministers. He's a very well-structured diplomat for a long time.
Eh bien, eh bien, je vous remercie. Merci de me permettre de dire quelques mots. C'était pas prévu.
Thank you. I'm very glad. I'm honored that you give me an opportunity to say a few words, even though I didn't know about it.
Alors, comme mon ami le Dr Sanon vient de le dire, je suis docteur en communication publique et diplomate.
As my friend Dr Sanon just mentioned, I'm a doctor in diplomacy
En communication
and
publique.
in communication.
Ce livre, c'est un travail de recherche pendant 4 années.
This book is a well-researched book for over 4 years.
Par rapport à la communication diplomatique multilatérale.
Is concerning diplomatic.
Dans ce livre, il y a une typologie des formes d'intervention dans les rencontres multilatérales.
This meeting will show you how the meeting goes when you engage with different diplomats.
Les formes de rencontres, les différents types de rencontres multilatérales.
Different type of meeting, diplomatic meeting.
Et là-dedans, il y a des stratégies vraiment gagnantes qui vous aident à rédiger et prononcer un discours diplomatique de façon cohérente.
In this book, there is a very different strategy in terms of how to engage, how to write, how to speak when you're engaging in the diplomatic world.
Alors, c'est basé sur mes connaissances profondes de la communication publique.
This book is based on my long-standing knowledge.
Et pendant ces 5 dernières années,
For the past 5 years,
j'ai déjà écrit et prononcé une centaine d'interventions au sein des Nations Unies.
for the past 4 or 5 years, I already made up to 100 speeches at the UN. This is 100 speeches. I thought that was the most speaking.
Alors, c'était pas prévu. Merci. En fait, alors ce livre a été publié par l'Université de l'Illinois. Alors, c'est la version anglaise. En fait, moi, j'écris en français. Mais
this book is published with a different language. This book is published in English by
l'Université de
the
l'Illinois.
University of Ohio.
Illinois.
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 And this and this one is French version.
Yeah, this one.
Illinois.
Ouais. Celui-ci a été publié par les éditions Globocom au Canada. Alors c'est le même contenu.
It's the same thing. So you can have the French and the English version, but it's a very strong book. I encourage all of you to buy one.
Alors, si quelqu'un le veut, on peut contacter le Dr. Savon peut-être.
Well, he said if someone wants it, they can contact me, but contact this guy directly. I want you to buy his book. Please put your hand together for Whitney Pan. One other friend I'd like to acknowledge. This guy's been my friend for over 25 years. Too bad not knowing last week or 2 weeks ago, I upset him. But because he's so humble, he told me, Ambassador, well, I'm not happy of something that happened, because I invited him and he was the one in charge of the Haitian delegation, and he left everything to come to my event, and then for some reason, maybe I didn't give him the attention that he deserved. Oh my God, I didn't know that, and he's so honest to me, and he told me I didn't appreciate because I had to leave. Please put your hand together for my long-standing friend, Enoch Castillo. Yes, so thank you, Enoch. He's the one that bring Whistling on board. He's the one who connect me with Whistling Pioneer. Those are strong diplomat friends for a very long time. Anything that I would like to happen at the United Nations, if they cannot do it, they will ensure the president or the ambassador or minister of foreign affairs to do it because they love me so much. Thank you, Enoch. Thank you, Ambassador Whitney. And I believe he's going to be here, but he's receiving a citation from the mayor?
Yes, from the Assembly Member, Brian Cunningham.
From Assembly Member Brian. Please put your hand together as Ambassador Nadine is presenting the citation.
Yes. As I read it. So this is a New York State Assembly citation for Assembly Member Brian Cunningham. On the behalf of New York State Assembly, Assembly Member Brian Cunningham proudly recognize Whitney Kanye for his outstanding dedication and service to our community for more than 2 decades. Whitney has uplifted others through their compassion, commitment, and tireless work to improve the lives of those around them. Their lasting impact continues to inspire all who have the privilege of knowing and working with them. Whitney Panier.
Thank you, Whitney. Thank you, Enoch. And there's another diplomat that just entered the room. What's his name, Christopher? Please put your hand together for Christopher. Where's Christopher? Where's your hand? Please. Where's Christopher? Yeah, Christopher, where's your hand? Yeah, please put your hand together for Christopher. Those are long-standing diplomat friends. Those people will do everything to make me happy. They are the one who doing back and forth to try to bring some people in because 234 people were supposed to be engaging in this conference, but for some reason they were not allowed. But Christopher helped them. We'll do this later.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. So now I'm going to introduce the prince again. There's a special guest who's going to speak for 1 minute, and then we continue.
Yes. Where is Lindsay?
Yes.
Lindsay, Michelle, where is she? Lindsay?
Is Lindsay
You're
here?
just here 1 second ago. Her computer is here, so let's see where she is.
Okay, she'll be back.
Okay, we'll do it in a minute.
Okay, now let's introduce someone. When I just faced these challenges, when United Nations say everything must be canceled or whatever it is, and then I say, Dr. Ambassador Sanchez, I cannot handle this. I'm going to let everybody know that you are the one in charge. Nobody should see my face because this is too much for me. And she took all the burden to us. Where Dr.
I'm right here.
Please put your together for
I'm still working on a few. That's still
And she's still wanting to bring some people in. You know, I had to hide it and put her outside.
I'm late, but I'm still here. I'm working all the time. So I'm really happy that all of you came and you understand that UN business is out of our control. So for the ones who are here, thank you guys for your patience and understanding. I just want to do my little speech real quickly, and I wouldn't, for the interest of time, I would just read what I write, because I'm a speaker, and you know speakers get carried away. So I put it on paper so I could stay within my limit and I could go and continue my hustling to get some more people in here. So, observing all protocol already established, Ambassador Hugh Sion, dignitaries, delegate, esteemed leaders, honored guests, and of course, fellow change makers in here. It is a great honor to stand before you at this Global Peace Conference, a gathering where vision meets action and where hope has the power to shape our future. Today's summit calls us to unite for justice, equality, and sustainable development. These are not just words. They are the foundation upon which peaceful and prosperous societies are built. When we invest in education, we give young people the key to shape their own destiny. When we champion fair trade and responsible business, we uplift communities with dignity. When we strengthen infrastructure, we build pathway of opportunities and progress. When we celebrate cultural diversity, we honor the beauty of our shared humanity. And when we advance global peace, in events such as this, we create a world where every voice matters. For over 2 decades, Ms. Caracom Foundation, we have committed our work to empowering young women and men to become leaders and change makers, just as the people in this room. What began as a cultural platform, our foundation, has grown into a powerful movement of education, empowerment, and advocacy. We provide mentorship, life skills training, and leadership development, especially for those from underserved communities. As of today, our life skill programs have, under the commission of UNESCO Institute of Fashion Education, have graduated over 250 students. We believe that true leadership is rooted in service, compassion, and courage, and that young people must be at the heart of building a more just and inclusive world. Cultural diversity is our strength. It teaches us that our differences do not divide us, they enrich us. Through Ms. Caracom, we have shown how celebrating culture can unite communities, break down barriers, and create strong foundation for peace. Peace, my dear friends, is more than the absence of war. Peace is justice in action. Peace is ensuring that every child have access to education. Peace is empowering women and girls to lead. Peace is building systems that protect and uplift the most vulnerable. Today, I stand with you, all of you in this room today, the change makers. Together we can turn our shared vision into tangible peace. Together we can build a world where equality and peace are not just distant dreams, but everyday reality. Let the summit not just be remembered for speeches, but for the commitment we make and the impact we create. Thank you. I would love to stay and chat with you guys, but my duty continues.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What a wonderful speech. So I have the great honor to welcome to this distinguished round a dear friend of mine, and she's one of the most powerful women in the world, and her name is Lindsay Sanchez. Lindsay, please can you say thank you? Lindsay is one of the leading women in this world that does the family office conferences, and I know many of you will know that families with economical power of more than $150 million, they mostly run family offices or hire family offices. Lindsay is organizing the world's most important of these family office conferences, and she comes from a legacy that is beyond words. Her father, Roger Sanchez, is a world-class artist and invented autocorrect and licenses this to the World Cell Phone Consortium. So if you want to meet one of the most powerful female business leaders, this is Lindsay Sanchez.
Well, thank you. I really don't know what to say after that, and sorry for introducing me before. You guys caught me. I was getting a Diet Coke over a Diet Pepsi, so I said it that way. Yes, I am here representing both me and my father, Roger Sanchez, and my whole family. I was fortunate to be brought up with a lot of things, but really it was values and not valuables, and smarts and not small-mindedness that has helped build our legacy, which we're trying to continue in our different ways. Mine happens to be in the field of alternative investments and in the family office and executive space. Just speaking for the U.S., and I know we have such a first of all, what a great hand for the global representation that we have here. Thank you for your organization. This is how change happens. Right here today, we are all part of it. I'm going to ask a question, okay? Just in the United States alone, how much money do you think is changing hands generationally between now and 2048? Just somebody shoot a wild, I can't curse in here.
10 trillion.
Okay, that's one guess. No, wrong. Somebody else.
35 trillion.
35, 7. I'll take one more, 2 more guesses. 100 trillion. Okay. My daughter's going to sing at Carnegie Hall because you're the closest one. She's 11 and I have an 8-year-old daughter. She's in. Perfect. We'll talk later. $124 trillion are changing hands between now and 2048. Okay. The cohorts that are inheriting the money, 40-something trillion are going to surviving spouses, gray-haired divorces, and not because they're stupid, but because of a lack of communication and financial literacy, do not know what to do with the money, okay? Another 50-something trillion are going to millennials and Gen Xers, and both of those, that's good. You must be, yes, I'm in that group too. So there's a lot of us here in this room in those groups, right? But that's what's important. The cohorts inheriting the money are very different than the cohorts that had the money.
Exactly. Yes.
And what has to happen that is not happening, and part of the reason we're in this room today, is there needs to be the opportunity to set the vernacular, to build community, to democratize issues, okay? Fighting comes from fear and insecurity. Peace comes from cooperation, transparency, and togetherness, right? So setting a vernacular, understanding our differences, and aligning the positivity from that. And that's what I'm trying to do within the financial services space, and it gives me the great opportunity to align with different industries in art, in healthcare, across all different spectrums. And what also needs to be said is there is an inextricable link between health and wealth. We are living longer. 60% is the increase in lifespan over the past 100 years. People are focused on living longer, and there is a shift using health as a metaphor. I used to go to the doctor, probably many of you, I hurt myself, my throat is sore. Now, 1 year ago, I was in a car accident. I wasn't driving, but I had a lot of pain. I got an MRI. The MRI showed nodules on my thyroid. 6 weeks later, I was told I have a 50% chance of malignant cancer in my thyroid. Okay? I'm okay. I have removed half of my thyroid. But my point is, health is shifting from reactive to proactive.
Yes.
Wealth unity, politics is also shifting from reactive to proactive. We are here today to be ahead, okay? So let us all focus on that.
Yes.
The power of communication. Prince is a dear friend, and I look forward to making all of you dear friends and community as well. Let us set the vernacular today and think about it as both top-down macro, the ideas we're setting from our respective leadership roles, but also grassroots micro. Let's take these messages and spread it so that it sticks. Thank you all for letting me speak.
Before we go to our next speaker, I'd like to acknowledge some friends. Christina, put your hand together for Christina, please. And lastly, I invite her, she's here. And then Valda is a good friend, she will speak soon. Please, Valda, wait, please, put your hand together for Valda. I see a good friend, businessman, great businessman, Anupa. Please put your hand together for Anupa. In finance. Were involved in money. She was.
I'd like to say something.
She'd like to say something. Go ahead, say.
First of all,
put your mic on.
You
got 30 seconds to say.
Okay, very quickly. I have to congratulate everybody in this room, and I want to say that I started a Peace Innovation Initiative, and the mission of that statement is to create the DNA of peace. I want to find all these people in this room and all worldwide organizations to create the critical mass so that we can form this indestructible force of determination for peace.
Thank you for that. Thank you for those wise words. They say that travel is the only thing you buy that makes you richer. Travel is the only thing you buy that makes you richer. And our next guest has dedicated his life to proving just that. From leading travel companies to pioneering technology in tourism, he's helping the world explore with purpose and passion. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Carlo Ivan Gomez Perez, a visionary in Mexico's tourism industry.
He traveled from Mexico. He just flew to New York with his wife and family to participate at this good event. He's a showman. He involved finance and money. Please put your hand together for him.
Muchas gracias. Antes que nada quisiera saber que estén traduciendo bien y que me vayan a escuchar. Es importante que me escuchen. No sé hablar inglés, pero les voy a hablar en mi idioma, en español. Gracias, embajador. Dios bendiga tu vida por este momento. Yo creo que hablar de la paz, yo me voy a unir a mi hermano ecuatoriano de lo que acaba de hablar. Yo quiero dejar un precedente histórico en este momento, en esta tribuna. No tienen idea, ayer perdí el vuelo en Dallas en el traslado y no sé, me salieron fuerzas para agarrar el que estaba en el counter. Le dije, yo tengo que estar mañana en Nueva York, no sé qué tenga que pasar. Me dijo, pues toma tu pase de abordar y corre porque te va a dejar el siguiente avión. Entonces, aquí estoy muy contento y de verdad que soy presidente y director de 2 cámaras de comercio en México, que es Bahía de Banderas y Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco. Represento y soy consejero nacional del máximo órgano regulador del empresariado en México, que es Concanaco Servitur México. Soy su consejero nacional y soy su vicepresidente de fortalecimiento a la micro y pequeña empresa. Es decir, 1.7 millones de unidades están bajo mi liderazgo. Yo estoy muy contento, de verdad, gracias, de participar en este foro, en este Consejo de la Paz, y espero que pronto me acepten la invitación para que sesionen en Puerto Vallarta este consejo. Me encantaría invitarlo a Puerto Vallarta, pero bueno, hoy voy a hablar de 3 puntos importantes porque tocan la paz. Estamos en un momento histórico donde la estadística no miente. La columna vertebral, embajador, de la economía en México y en Latinoamérica, sé que también en el mundo, es la microempresa y la pequeña empresa. Si queremos resolver el tema de la paz, tenemos que voltear a ver los ojos en el desarrollo económico. Para mí, la familia representa el sostén económico de México. La familia. Claro. El 83% de la economía de mi país la representa la microempresa y el 81% de esa microempresa está conformada por familias. Son unidades económicas que representan y hoy más que nunca necesitan inversión y apoyo. No podemos, hoy las juventudes en nuestros países están sufriendo violencia arrebatados por el narcotráfico. Por eso la importancia de desarrollar a través de organismos internacionales que volteen a ver los ojos a la educación, a los jóvenes universitarios. No los podemos abandonar. Tenemos que estar con ellos. La juventud necesita mayor inversión, respaldo. Es un momento histórico, de verdad, donde Latinoamérica tiene juventudes, tiene desarrollo, tiene integridad, pero es el momento de tocar las puertas a los organismos internacionales para que si a través de los liderazgos que representamos se pueda generar acuerdos que les den oportunidades de crecimiento. Hoy, si vamos a hablar de paz, tenemos que hablar de humanismo. Y el humanismo es que tengamos el propósito de hacer algo mejor como tú lo haces, embajador, día con día. Yo me comprometo a través de los liderazgos y de los sectores empresariales, porque mi país está enterado de lo que hoy voy a hablar en esta tribuna. Hoy vengo a representar a millones de mexicanos que quieren una vida diferente y creo que nos la merecemos a través del mundo. Pido por la paz, ruego por la paz y sé que hay gente creativa. Si le damos la oportunidad de ser creativos y no les regalamos nada, vamos a convertir a los jóvenes en un mejor futuro para el mundo. A nombre de mi país, a nombre de toda Latinoamérica, Dios bendiga todo su liderazgo que tienen ustedes y de verdad me comprometo a presentar iniciativas básicas que puedan ayudar a que todas las juventudes del mundo y a todos los emprendimientos logren éxito sin tanto presupuesto. Estamos ante la oportunidad del mundo de poder un día, hasta nuestra quinta generación se va a acordar de este día.
Okay, if you slow down, I'll translate.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Ayúdenme a
He
traducir.
says,
No
I
entiendo.
pledge. I pledge myself. My country knows what I'm here to pledge, and I pledge myself. Okay, go ahead. Hable y yo les
And
traduzco.
87% is a business, a little business, is supporting the community for peace. He's looking for peace. He's looking for peace from you, and he's telling right now, he wants your support for her community, for Mexican community, and for the people who needed you, your help, because you're coming and working for the community. That's why he stayed here in this moment and asked for you to continue in peace and the community, the little business.
And he's encouraged by the work that you do. And because of the work that you do, he pledges himself. But what we need right now is humanity.
All right.
Because you just sound nice to me, but
Me gana la paciencia.
We can feel the passion.
Yo quiero terminar solamente diciéndoles que creo en la familia,
I believe in the family.
creo en el equipo
I believe in the team.
y doy gracias a Dios porque hoy me acompaña mi novia, mi esposa, mi compañera de vida que me está filmando, que es agente de gobierno, es la directora de desarrollo económico del gobierno más importante turísticamente de México, de Puerto Vallarta, y dejó su espacio para venir a acompañarme en este momento. Embajador, que Dios te bendiga y de verdad me comprometo a traerles iniciativas y más iniciativas que puedan fortalecer y crear equipos de trabajo que logren que Latinoamérica se integre a un mundo global en busca de la paz humana. Que Dios les bendiga a todos.
thank you very much.
That was absolutely amazing that we're here for unity and to come together and look at that. A example of that right in front of us, right? That was amazing. They say teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, turn up your mic.
What's up? Teamwork makes the dream work. You hear me now? All right. Here we go. This one. How's now?
Yeah.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
That's good. Yes.
All right, great. Thank you very much. And thank you for everyone that helped out that last segment. They say that the fastest way to someone's heart is through their stomach. Am I right? Well, our next guest might just prove that's also the fastest way to international diplomacy. He's bringing Italian flavor, fashion, and flair to the world stage. From Fortune 500 boardrooms to celebrity kitchens. He bridges nations not just through business, but through culture, cuisine, and creativity. As a dual citizen of the United States and Italy, he's a living embodiment of global partnership, blending passion and purpose. Please welcome the CEO of Italia Development Group and the CEO of Wants Italy Pasta & Go, Mr. Ramont Thomas.
Let's go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, perfect. First of all, I'll speak in Italian. So ciao tutti.
No.
Ciao ragazzi.
You have somebody to translate? No.
Ciao tutti.
No.
Grazie mille per l'opportunità. That means thank you very much for the opportunity to be here. Grazie. So it's a privilege to be sitting here before this council, a place where nations come together to pursue justice, peace, and equality. So as both an American and Italian citizen, I have seen how culture can connect people even when politics can't. During my years living in Italy, I discovered something simple but powerful. Food has the ability to bring everyone to the same table regardless of language, religion, or even background. So in Italy, a meal is never just about eating. It's about sharing, listening, and understanding, and celebrating our common humanity. A table of pasta, bread, and laughter reminds us that peace begins with connection and justice begins with respect. So in my work with Italian food and culture, I've learned that what we create and share with others can become a bridge, a way to build understanding and unity in a world that too often focuses on what divides us. So today we're speaking here about equality and peace. Let us remember that they too must be nourished. Like any great Italian meal, they require time, care, and also commitment. So if we can bring that same spirit of collaboration together and the same generosity we find in a shared meal, we can bring it into our workplace, home, and many other places as well, and we can make that a goal. Thank you.
Tell us about your restaurant.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let me tell you about my restaurant. The best part. So my restaurant is it's at the World Trade Center, the most iconic place in New York. I decided to put my restaurant there to begin with as a staple, and it's a great restaurant. It's a fast, casual, grab-and-go restaurant with 3 ingredients only. And we make pasta within 4 minutes or less, and it's actually going to be a franchise.
The best.
It is the best, right? It is the best. Look out for 100 locations from January to September.
Wow.
That's right, with the help of Mr. Bill Walsh-Bentley.
All right.
And before we go to the next speaker, I have to make a statement about my friend Thomas. Last time, my friend Bill and Thomas and King, they took me to a very fancy restaurant in New Jersey. And then what enjoys my spirit is that Thomas was watching the service, the waitress, very beautiful waitress, and he called 3 of them. He said, "Do you need an extra job?" But they could not understand if he meant business. And he offered them up to $50 an hour just to give up, flyers on the street. So he's not only a business person, he's a humanitarian, and that called my spirit. It's not so much a
a big round of applause for everybody here in this room, actually.
Thank you very much for that. And once again, we are here at the Global COJEP International Summit at the United Nations headquarters in New York City. And our next speaker is the keynote speaker of today's event. They say that a great leader does not just show you the path, he helps you walk it. Let's go. Our next guest has not only mapped the journey of success, he's walked through them with thousands. He is the founder of Power Team International. He is a coach to global business titans and champion of scalable change. In business, like in humanitarian work, we face scarcity of resources, vision, of courage. But sometimes what's needed is someone who can actually teach us how to harness what we have so we can actually reach what we need. Bill Walsh has spent his life helping people and organizations turn limited resources into unlimited impact. Give it up for the keynote speaker.
Born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, former trader, real estate investor, and startup expert turned venture capitalist and global success coach. He has personally mentored and worked with some of the sharpest entrepreneurs and companies in the world, including Brian Tracy, Mark Victor Hansen, Robert Allen, Les Brown, Vic Conant, and billion-dollar firms like the MGM Resort Properties in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the billion-dollar powerhouse Lottomatic. He has helped take companies from zero to over $500 million, some public, some private, and everything in between. He is the host of the nationally syndicated radio show, The Rainmaker Show, and has been featured in a number of personal development movies, including Pass It On and Embrace the Journey. He loves to work with entrepreneurs and small business owners. One of the students' projects hit the top 1,000 websites in the world in less than 12 months, with over 300,000 customers and revenues of just over $2 million per month. How many people would like to learn the secrets of that success story? He has just completed his new book, The Spirit of a Rainmaker, which is certain to be a bestseller. He travels relentlessly, speaking to small and large groups, and shares specifically what it takes to build a successful company. His company, Power Team International, sponsors and hosts more than 100 events per year, including the Small Business Expos and super conferences that have included superstars like T. Harv Eker, Bob Proctor, and even former President Bill Clinton. His passion is to guide individuals, entrepreneurs, and companies to achieve their dreams. He is one of the most connected guys on the planet. He has $1 billion Rolodex and has been interviewed on major networks like NBC, ABC, and Fox. He's the creator of the Rainmaker Summit Business Success Program, which has helped entrepreneurs worldwide find their passion, become laser-focused, and build their ultimate 2-year success plans. How many people here today can use a comprehensive 2-year success plan? He is currently ranked in the top 25 speakers in the area of motivation and inspiration. He is the CEO founder of one of the top venture capital business coaching firms in the world, Power Team International. Get ready for some amazing content on how to succeed in business, connect with millionaires, and discover the secrets to quantum success. He will share with you specifically what it takes to create massive success in today's global business marketplace. Everybody, stand to your feet and welcome our guest speaker, Mr. Bill Walsh.
Let's turn the lights on bright. So first of all, let's give it up to all the speakers here. I'm better to stand than to sit, but the ambassador's a boss, so give him some love. Come on, give it up. I think we're at a very pivotal time right now. I really do believe that the age of the entrepreneur is here. And it's either you embrace it or you're going to miss it. You know, I think Lindsay did a great job talking about where the building is. And it all comes from something, and you want to write this down, called active communities. Yep. It really is about building communities and tribes. And if you really want to have the best year ever, just turn off the news. Yeah. Are you with me, yes or no? Yeah. I mean, if it's positive, I'm okay, but there's so much negative press out there. And it's all designed to pollute your mind. And I'm telling you, I just flew in. I was in Athens, Greece for the weekend, London yesterday, here today. We have a dinner party in Vegas tonight. So I can tell you that I logged some miles, probably more miles than most folks in this room, but it sounds like a couple of us get to a lot of countries as well. But wherever you go, I'm telling you today that people really do want to belong.
Yes.
They want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And when I talk about peace through prosperity, all the talk is bullshit. I'm sorry, it's just not going to, the talk's not going to cover it. We have to start with young entrepreneurs. We have to get these kids when they're 13 years old to understand how to run a business and how to balance a checkbook and how to be a good person. And I can tell you that I started my career as a trader at Lehman right here and then on the floor and did 10 years of M&A and then teamed up with a company called GoDaddy back in 2002 and a company called Franklin Covey. And we launched a business course called Rainmaker in 2005 and masterminds and expos and franchise expos and TV networks. And now we're going to take this World Trade Center pasta restaurant all over the country. And I'm telling you today, I know she said 100 trillion. In the next 10 years, 10 trillion will change hands. Write this down. They're called BBRCs. Baby Boomer Retiring Companies. People are going to walk away from these companies and literally leave, just close the doors. And so right now is a perfect time to buy some of these companies. And this new idea that Trump has called Gold Visa, we own the website called Gold Visa Consulting. And our goal is to invest a lot of money, as much as $100 million next couple of years, just to buy some of these before they shut down. But I do believe it goes back to building those active communities. It goes back to something we all have to understand, that, and I want you to just turn left to right and say, you belong in every room. I'm sorry if you can't understand me, but we'll get you a recording and I'll send it to you.
I bet you will.
But I will tell you this, that has to start with an intention.
Yes.
And the intention has to be that of all the deals I've ever done, you guys, and I can tell you that I was born on the south side of Chicago. And we didn't have a whole lot of money in Illinois, whatever you want to call it, right? And both my parents had day jobs. But I learned to be an entrepreneur at 9 years old, had my first paper route. And then a lawn cutting business by 11. And sure enough, I can only tell you that for someone that started not much of anything, they've been able to host the president at events. I was able to open up before the president at a couple of events. I was able to spend some time with Charlie Kirk and be able to be in rooms that you wouldn't think that I would get into. To host Kristi Noem, to host Pam Bondi. I knew Pam Bondi when she was the Florida AG. You know, to have Tulsi Gabbard with us. We had a corporate jet. Tulsi was for the last 3 days before the election. And get to meet her husband, Abraham. And I didn't realize that all these guys would wind up in the cabinet. To be able to coach a guy like Bobby Kennedy, is that kind of cool, yes or no? Yes. And really understand his passion for what he was doing, that these guys don't have to do this. But I'm telling you today, it all goes back to small business. What makes America great is not these politicians. It's small business and entrepreneurship that makes America great.
Yes.
It's true. So, if we're going to invest in something, let's create grants for these young entrepreneurs. Let's teach entrepreneurship all over the world. I had this idea called no tax on tips. And I gave it to a guy named Bobby Kennedy. And then they floated in Las Vegas. It became Trump's idea, no tax on tips. And where it came from was a great friend of mine is they had a parliament down in St. Martin. And they ran the no tax on tips 6-8 years ago. And he won 80% of the vote. And it changed the vote in Nevada. Because I do believe you can't keep taxing people that don't make enough money. Does that make sense? Yes. There's no way for them to get ahead. And we've got to stop this idea that the rich get super rich and the people that are under the pay line keep getting brokered. Exactly. And the only way to do that, I believe, is not by handouts. Right. That's not going to help them. We got to teach people to step up. Does that make sense? Yes. But we got to give them the best education. We got to pay our teachers a lot more money. You know, and unless we start that, we'll keep in this cycle that we're in right now. But to change that cycle, if we can teach young entrepreneurs it's okay to win. It's okay to fail. It's okay to be a business owner. And that you belong in every room. And this is where it's got to change. That message that you belong in every room and there's money for you to start your business. I believe as grants as small as $5,000 to $25,000 could change a young entrepreneur's life. And on the private side, we've got to be involved too. We as business owners have to give back some of our time. We launched a program called Rainmaker Nation, where every student that we train has to give 1 hour of their time to a charity per month. I believe if you're successful, it's not just writing a check, it's giving some of your time to help those business owners, help those individuals give back to charity. Because if you want to connect with the ultra wealthy and the most successful in the world, you got to go to charitable events. You got to be in those rooms and know what to say. What this guy does, he provides the gateway, the pathway to make these things possible. And his passion, his heart, shows up before he does. King Raj I've known for more than a decade. And I've watched him scale his business. Gloria Kressler, give it up for Gloria Kressler. She has more passion, purpose, and power than most people do that are a third of her age, yes or no? Yes. And she's always the first one to show up for somebody else's success story. And of all the deals I've ever done, you guys, and I've done hundreds of billions of dollars of cool deals and projects, there's nothing more important than family. And I think this, the mistake that we make is that we take away from the value of watching our kids become good kids. That's my son Evan over there. He's a DJ in Vegas.
I love that.
He did not get his hair from me, yes or no? It's okay. My daughter is a PA in dermatology in a Western Hospital Group in Chicago, and she's now a brand new mom. So give her a round of applause. And if we could give it up for all the moms in the room, they deserve all the love. Come on, all the love. And my son to the right runs a company called Mobex Pro that makes it easy for you guys to communicate with your clients all over the world. But all the money in the world is great, but raising good kids is priceless. And yeah, that deserves some big round of applause. And if we really do want to change the world, I mean elevate the world, we've got to start with our kids. I'm not sure how many decades we've got left, right? Or what quarter we're in, but I'm telling you, we can impact these young kids. And the government's got to step in, and we got to step in. And that means we've got to teach these kids to turn off the garbage that's polluting their minds. And trust me when I tell you, it is coming from outside of our borders. It is not just from inside our borders. There are people around the world that they don't like this country. They'll call us for support, doesn't mean they like us. So it's our job as a nation to step up and help people understand, not just to give them a fish, but teach them to fish. I say don't just teach them to fish, write this down, tell them to buy the fucking pond, yes or no? And that's where it has to start. We have to start with initiatives that get these kids before they go to jail. That get these kids before, because if they can sling drugs in DC, they can sell things online, yes or no? If they can get shot at on a weekly or nightly basis, they can learn how to sell products online. So it's our job as business owners, and I believe leaders that are in this room, to empower individuals like this that is a world-class citizen, and he's also a great boxer. Does that make sense? The prince is always traveling city after city, helping people understand you got to give back and make a difference. But the message has to keep going after we leave this room. And part of that is that we have to start in our school systems. And that's not easy to do. But I do believe that because of the internet, because of TikTok, because of all these different ways to communicate, because of Twitch. How many guys use Twitch? 2. Did you know that Twitch is the 4th most visited website in the world? And most haven't even heard of it. So let's take your message and put it on Twitch. Oh, it's just gamers. Write these down. These gamers got a lot of money now, yes or no? Twitch is owned by a small company called Amazon. But we have to go, and this is important, we get this. We have to meet these young entrepreneurs where they're at. We have to meet these young kids where they're at. And they're not watching TV anymore.
That's right.
They're not. They've turned it off. And they're watching their own program. Everyone become dual watchers, triple watchers, where we're not just watching what's on TV, we're watching our phone and TV at the same time. So my goal today is just to move people. To say it's okay to help one kid or help one community. But active communities really is the secret. And so if you can step into these communities and bring that message of hope and inspiration and passion and purpose and giving back, and family is really everything. I don't care how much money you have, all the deals you've ever done, when you can meet people that have raised good kids, they're doing something right. Guys, I didn't know who Drake was. I didn't know Lil Wayne. I didn't know Travis Scott, right? I didn't know any of these guys, right? I didn't know who Migos was. But I was at Offset's birthday party with me and Cardi B. Can you imagine that, right? Mr. Walls, come here, right? And I do believe that's because of my kids, because I went to concerts, because I wanted to make sure they weren't getting in too much trouble. And I started to love the music. And now we travel all over the world together. And I think so much of this has to be highlighted, that it's cool to spend time with your kids. You know, that it's cool. And this is important. It's cool for moms to be moms. So we're very heavily committed to teaching young entrepreneurs how to win. One of my great friends, she wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, with a friend of hers named Robert Kiyosaki. And she wrote a book, and you guys should all pick this up, called Outwitting the Devil. Her name is Sharon Lecter. And she has programs to help these young entrepreneurs balance checkbooks and start businesses and become so powerful in their own space. And it's our job to empower the youth to win. Because if we don't do that, I don't believe that this country becomes the country it's destined to be without us investing in the youth. And that means worldwide investing in the youth. So if there's leaders from other countries we can help with, I'm glad to help. I'm glad to get on planes and speak and share messages. We've got some great guys that have come in. Albert Corey, 40 years of business in Miami. And he came in. I mean, we got guys from all over the country just to be here for this day, right? And Sadikin's here somewhere around over there. Sadikin and Genius. And one of the things we're investing in are called micro stores. So I believe the future of a lot of restaurants will be micro stores, micro restaurants, where they can take these big restaurants and everything's getting delivered to go. And so we'd love to be a part of that too. And, you know, I know that some of these cities, if you see the negative news, you've got to tune it out. And we've got to get more collective, what's called collective collaboration, like you see in this room. And that's why anything this guy does, I'll support. I love him, and I appreciate you a lot. And if anybody would like, have you ever seen the movie called The Secret? I wrote a great book called The Obvious. You guys can all have a free copy if you'd like. There's a free copy of my book right there for you guys. So you guys can all get that book. You can text the word, or you can just scan the QR code. I love to give away cool gifts. So pick up the book and enjoy it. And other than that, I want to make sure we bring up my friend Gloria Kressler. She has a quick announcement she wants to make, but I love you guys, and thanks for having me today. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. You want to speak right here, Gloria?
Please put your hand together for Gloria Kressler. Hold on, Gloria. I've met Gloria about 3-4 months now through my friend Valda Wenning. Ever since, she adopted me as a son. So she called me anytime. It could be 3-4 a.m. in the morning. She's the only person.
Day and night, yeah.
Day and night, she's the only person that my wife let her speak to me at any time. And she invites me to all the major events that's going on in the world. So if it were for Gloria, I will never stay home because I will travel every day. Please, once again, put your hand together for Gloria.
Okay, I want to thank Maria Support, Christina Fontanelli, and Janelle Harris, who came all the way from Washington, D.C. to speak here today. And if you want to win the movies, go to Maria Support. If you want to be an opera singer, go to Christina Fontanelli. If you want to be in the magazine, go to Janelle Harris. Yeah. And I want to acknowledge also Corazon Rivera. And Amy, a lot of my friends came. So, you know, the ambassador gave me a lot of plaques, so I didn't know avoid. So I think it's our time also. Okay, I'm going to let Rob read this, but okay.
Excellence Award presented to Ambassador Hugh Sanchez in recognition of his untiring works relating to justice, equality, and peace. Given on this day of October 16, 2025 at the United Nations, New York City, signed by Gloria Kressler, Bill Walsh, and Gerard McComb.
Wow. I cherish this. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Bill Walsh. Thank you, King. Thank you, all of those who are involved in giving me this plaque. For over 25 years, I travel to many countries in the world. And in my office, I have more than 400 awards. I really appreciate it. Whatever I do it from my heart. I'm a bridge builder. I connect people together. I'm not a politician, I'm a humanitarian. And I spend time, knowledge, and personal funds to ensure I put people together so we can take the road of sustainability and peace. This event, I sponsor it myself, even though there's billionaires in this room. I do not even ask them for a dime. Nobody give me money. I ensure that I put times and money to bring people together. So together, we take the road of sustainability. Today, this morning, I saw someone, I want to say a name, but I saw someone who sold me about $300 or $400. I don't know, one of your friends. Yeah. I really appreciate that you're one of your friends. Christina. So I really appreciate that. So whatever I do not do it for money. People,
will give you money.
Yeah, people assume that I'm so rich. But it is good because God has blessed me so that I can bless people. You know, but whatever I do, it takes time. From September 3rd until now, I'm on the road. I stay in New York for Fashion Weeks and during GA. I spend over $800 and $1,000 a day in order for you to stay in New York in the hotel. My car is there at the venue and stuff, valet parking. You have to eat, and sometimes you have guests. You have to spend $300-400. So when you see people doing humanitarian work, it's not fun. Diplomacy, politics, humanitarian is with heart. Sometimes you're doing great, but you got people who try to bring you down, you know, and you have the devil who try to bring you down. This event is supposed to be the greatest event. 300 people registered. Now somehow, you know, I have many friends, very strong friends outside. 1 hour before the event, United Nations call me say, the event, you have to bring the number from 300 plus to 120s. So I know a lot of people might be upset, they may not understand what's going on, but if you can put some posts out there saying it's not Ambassador Sano fault, you know, it's United Nations, please forgive him, I will appreciate that. Pastor, my friend Emmanuel, he sees what's going on. Please forgive me if some people are upset, but I try to bring people together so we can help the whole world. Thank you, Gloria.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so very much. Yes.
Okay, okay, he wants to take our picture.
Okay. Well, so we have to go very fast because we have so many wonderful other speakers. I need everyone to have a word tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, as you can see, for the prints, I think I gave you so much. Oh my God. I put so many good words here that it's not enough. So I have to put the information on our information on the back. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What a surprise.
You know, I keep on writing, and this is in that picture.
Excellence Award is presented to the Royal Prince Mario Max Schomburg Litter for setting the bar by exemplifying a true royal. His kindness, friendliness, and accommodating nature cannot be readily mimicked by other royals. Given on this day of October 16, 2025 at the United Nations, New York City, by Gloria Kressler, Bill Walsh, and Gerard McCann. Round of applause, please.
Yes, please together.
I have a plaque for Maria Socorro. She's supposed to receive this last year, but she was out filming, so come Maria.
Maria Soga, please put your hand together for Maria Soga.
The next award is presented to Maria Soker in recognition of her passion on making movies. Given this day, September 12th, 2024, Gloria Kressler, Bill Walsh, and Gerard McCann.
Come in the middle.
All right.
Please put your hand together for our superstar.
Yeah, together. Many years ago, and Gloria also gave Professor Lee award.
Yeah, plaque also.
Everybody, host. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Everybody, yeah, sure. Sure, of course.
Bill Walsh is coming to the picture.
Sorry, guys. Slide over with that, guys. We can for a second. Come on.
Okay,
Now we're ready.
Here we go. This way.
Okay, left camera, everyone.
The conference is not done yet, but we're just taking a few pictures.
Right camera, everyone.
Right camera.
Right camera.
We need to get in there. Someone needs to go behind.
Then the lady photographer on the right side, very right side. Lady photographer. Everybody looks there. Okay. Right camera.
We'll take more picture at the end. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so very much. Let's go back to our seat.
Back to work.
Let's go back to our seat. Okay, we take more picture later.
Please take your seats, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, please. All right, please. Grab your seats, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Get back to your seat, please. We'll take more picture later. We have some wonderful, very important superstar that will be speaking. Please, get back to your seat, please. I humbly ask you. Get back to your seat. Prince Mario.
Grab a seat, let's go.
All right. Ambassador, you have to have some fun too. One more time.
Yes, one more time. Let me have some fun. Ambassador Rogers, your seat. Now you're so good to your seat. Maria.
All right, everyone, please help me. Please help me, everyone.
Monique, Atali, everybody back to your seat, please.
What is your prize?
Christina, everyone back to your seat. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Shh. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate that. And now, as we speak about ending hunger, remember, it's not just about food, it's about hope. It's about ensuring no child's dream is limited by their access to a meal. They say that when you empower a woman, you empower a nation. I repeat, when you empower a woman, you empower a nation. And our next guest embodies that truth. She's dedicated her life to creating platforms of opportunity, dignity, and strength for women around the world. Please give a heartfelt round of applause for Nadine Charles.
This thing.
Chris.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am Nadine Charles. I am a registered nurse and a Global Peace Ambassador at the UN platform. I am the founder of Kingdom Health and Wealth Concierge, a private pay nursing concierge agency for post-operative care clients. And I would like to expand into another concierge agency or another concierge for stem cell therapy, and with the help of Mr. Bill Walsh, of course. Give a round of applause for Mr. Bill Walsh. And I would like to sincerely thank the United Nations, COJEP International, and our chairman, Ambassador Dr. Hugh Shannon. A round of applause, please. For giving us this opportunity at the UN platform to speak for peace, sustainability, and the well-being of communities around the world. Today, we are reminded that ending poverty and hunger starts with strong health system. Healthy people can work, learn, and take care of their families, but when health is a priority, communities grow stronger and peace becomes possible. Unity and mutual respect are key to building a better world. When we come together, listen to each other, and respect each person's dignity, we can create lasting solutions that benefits everyone. Respecting human rights and empowering women is also essential. When women are educated, supported, and given equal opportunities, families thrive, hunger is reduced, and poverty decreased. Every person deserves a chance to live with dignity and hope. Together, by focusing on health, education, equality, respect, and empowerment, we can break the cycle of poverty and hunger and build a world where everyone has the chance to succeed. Let us commit today to take action, to feed every child, support every family, empower every woman, and strengthen every community. This is how we can achieve lasting peace and sustainability future for all. At Kingdom Health and Wealth Concierge, we have seen firsthand the transformative power of community-based, mobile, and holistic model of care. We meet people where they are, on school campuses, in refugee shelters, in underserved neighborhoods, and even through virtual platforms. However, we need scalable funding mechanisms to take what works and multiply. There are thousands of similar models around the world, led by nurses, counselors, social workers, humanitarian, young leaders waiting to be funded, not filtered out by unnecessary red tape. As a Global Peace Ambassador, I say this with conviction: there is no peace without healing. There is no healing without mental health investment, food investment. We must decolonize the way we fund health and hunger. We must localize how care is delivered, and we must humanize the way we define success. In conclusion, the world does not need more complexity. It needs courageous simplicity, driven by equity, rooted in passion, and committed to action. Let this forum not merely reflect on hunger, finance it, but let it lead by example. Let it fund healing, let it fund mind, let it fund hunger, let it fund the future. Thank you.
Yes, let us continue because We're gonna ask all of the other speakers to speak for like 2 or 3 minutes because we like everyone to say a few words. I'd like to introduce Mrs. Lee. Please put your hands together for Mrs. Lee. Very superstar. Can you say who you are and if you want us to play the video first or yes, go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I know the time is golden. First, I'd like to appreciate Ambassador Dr. Salong, and this is our first time meeting. But in this room, we did, myself is organized the event and also UN NGO. We did at least 20 events in this room.
Wow.
Yes. And why I say like that? Because today everybody in this room is very lucky. Every time we organize the event in the UN headquarters, it's not easy, very stressful. Even I say, wow, 300 people, when Ambassador, you tell me, I also like, every time I don't tell people that I organize the event at the UN, until everything finished, until we're sitting here, finish the speaker, everybody, I will announce to the world, say, we did a great job here. So because, I saw the many organizations, organize the event suddenly because UN have, of course, the missions official meeting, so could be canceled anytime. So today is very lucky. Big room cancel, but we at least we have a small room. So this is very awesome because you have a lot of experienced ambassadors. So I'm proud of you. And then let's give him a big hand. Yes. It's not easy. So because we promote peace, our mission is promote peace. So future, I like to cooperate with everybody together because together we are very strong and we can harmony, peace, happiness. So I appreciate everybody, this room and the speech is wonderful. For save time, I like to introduce, I'm the daughter from Professor Lee, he's world leader calligrapher. And you will see the video, and this is made in 2019, after I was introduced, because 6 years after, a lot of things changed. So please join the video, please.
Professor Li Gadong has been practicing surgery in traditional Chinese medicine for 53 years. He published significant amount of university textbooks, including Oncology Clinic and Cancer Etiology. With 73 years spent on studying Chinese calligraphy, Professor Li, a well-known calligrapher, has been invited to have 106 lectures and exhibitions in the United Nations. He has long been committed to promoting world peace through calligraphy and introducing to the wider world the UN Millennium Goals and its 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Over the course of his career, he has received dozens of honors and awards, including Lifetime Achievement Award, Distinguished Artist Award, Distinguished Individual Award, the title of Peace Ambassador and Art for Peace Award. Professor Li Gadong has been praised as a leader in international calligraphy. His calligraphic works have been exhibited in major museums and exhibitions throughout the world. As proclaimed by Mr. Ban Ki-moon, former Secretary General of the United Nations, Professor Li's work represent a most auspicious milestone which will serve to further promote appreciation of Chinese culture and help advance friendship among countries and people. As many as over 200 presidents, prime ministers, ministers, and ambassadors have collected his works. At a ribbon-cutting ceremony held in 2017, the Office of Secretary General Antonio Guterres collected Professor Li's artwork with the full character, meaning happy blessing. In the United Nations, Professor Li has become a famous figure representing Chinese culture. Ambassadors, diplomats, and their wives have become Professor Li's students, creating a wave of Chinese calligraphy learning in the organization. Professor Li is also committed to the integration of Chinese calligraphy and Western painting. He and Mrs. Lydia Reinhold, a famous Portuguese fine artist, caused a stir in the UN headquarters with their joint exhibition of calligraphy and paintings, which inaugurated the co-production of artistic works that combine Chinese calligraphy with Western painting. At the Art for Peace exhibition that was opened at the UN headquarters on 8th February 2019, Professor Lee's 108-meter-long scroll of calligraphy of the UN Charter, which had taken him 5 years to finish, was on display. It immediately stunned the audience and caused a sensation. Professor Lee Godong has stated on many occasions that art has no borders and that as a world citizen, he would devote the remainder of his life to promoting the idea of art for peace and the sustainable development goals of the United Nations.
We would like to honor his presence at our event. He was supposed to have a performance, but we do not have time to do that. But we play his introduction video, and Miss Lee is his daughter. So she's a superstar. She's also an international designer. She's a dancer. She's an artist. You know, this is a room filled with superstar. So Mr. Lee, you can have 30 seconds to say hello. Just 30 seconds.
30 seconds? He prepared 2 minutes.
Well,
actually, give me 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
This video is made in 2019 because he received the Peace Ambassador Award, officially Under Secretary General, current Under Secretary General Adama Dim gave him in Geneva, a big conference room in the UN. And also a lot of ambassadors and the president get this Peace Award past many years ago. So, and this year is his 85 years ago. Yeah, so please allow the...
So is a wise man 85 years old, so in 30 seconds you should be give us some wisdom. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, every friend. First of all, please let me introduce myself. My name is Li Guodong. I am 85 years old. Distinguished ambassadors, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, today I sit here. My heart is filled with honor and gratitude. I am calligrapher and peace ambassador. Of course, in fact, I am surgeon of cancer, and I'm Eastern traditional medicine acupuncture doctor too. For decades, I have used brush and ink to carry faith on the United Nations stage. I have finished 202 times calligraphy and cultural exhibitions. Each stroke, it is not just ink, but it is a voice of peace. More and more people come to me, and they say they feel hope in their eyes. I say the shine humanity peace. I want to thank United Nations and permanent missions time and again. They gave me a chance to let calligraphy become into bridge of world. The art can heal wounds. Culture can light hope. And peace is our only future. Let us act together to search of peace, make root in every corner. May these events to be great success, and may light of culture forever shine upon humanity's path. Thank you all.
Every Chinese.
Please let me speak a short and smaller story. 400 years ago, Chinese king, his name is Kangxi. We call him Kangxi Huangdi. His grandmother is ill and more serious, but cannot cure. No doctor can give him medicine. And several days, she cannot eat any food. King Kangxi write a calligraphy for the
happiness.
Give happiness. Give his grandmother see. When he see, he feel hungry and can eat some food a little. More and more, he problem. They get better.
Yeah, let me just fast. Sorry, just because sorry because many speakers. So my father means we present one happiness. This happiness is thousands. Everybody have in Chinese.
Sorry, my English level very low.
Yeah, we like to give ambassador to wish him happy, peace, healthy.
Thank you so very much. I'm a man of peace, and thank you, Professor, for this amazing thing. Gift. I will cherish it in my office, and I will give it back to the community. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Miss Lee.
Best wishes.
Thank you so very much. Put your hand together for Mr. Lee, please. Yes, do we have Mr. Anapom? Is Anapom still here? Mr. Anapom left. He left. He told me that he was going to leave. And then, what other speaker do we have? We have Valda, Miss Valda Wayne.
Can we wait for Nicole will come back?
Nicole, okay, we wait for Nicole to come back. And Nadine wants to, Nadine, you have to be 30 seconds. Can you be in 30 seconds?
I'll try.
Try, please,
Yes,
quick.
I'll just
Put your
call
together for
names.
Nadine, 30 seconds. She got some award. Quick, Nadine, if it's more than 30 seconds, we have to
No,
stop.
I'm just gonna call the names. So I have some citations from the New York State Assembly. I'm just gonna call the names and you guys gonna come and receive the citations. First and foremost, I would like to thank Ambassador Hugh Sanon. Round of applause for these. Citations from the New York State Assembly. From the New York State Assembly. And also another citation from the City Council of New York, Mercedes Narcisse.
Thank you so very much. Wow.
And the New York State Assembly, Brian Cunningham. Round of applause, please.
Thank you so very much.
I would like to call Emmanuel Sanon, that's his wife.
My wife, thank you.
And he's accepting this award from the New York Assembly, Brian Cunningham, for Emmanuel Sanon.
Thank you so very much.
And I am also have a citation from the City Council for Emmanuel Sanon. And I also have a citation for Assembly Member Brian Cunningham for Sanchez, Monica Sanchez.
Welcome to Monica Sanchez. Put your together for Monica Sanchez. She's been very helpful.
I have a citation for Prince Mario Max Schomburg Lipe.
Oh!
The Assembly Member Brian Cunningham.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, my dear. I have a citation for Mr. Anupam Gupta, but he's not here. I have a citation and also for celebrating a global leader advancing for justice and humanitarian excellence for Mr. Ernst Fortune. He's a humanitarian. A round of applause, please. This is somebody that worked very hard through our community from 1992 and supporting the refugees in Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Mr. Ernst Fortune has done a lot of work. So, from the Brian Cunningham, the Assembly member, Brian Cunningham, and also the council member, Mercedes Narcisse. So round of applause for Mr. Ernst Fortune, please. At the United Nations. Thank you so much. I have a couple more. I have one for Mr. Enoch Charles Poston.
Put your together for Enoch Charles.
Enoch
Poston.
Yes. Yes. From Brian Cunningham, our Assembly member, Brian Cunningham. So it's a citation from the New York State Assembly.
Put your together for Enoch Charles Poston, my great friend. Can you have Enoch come in the front?
Yes.
This guy is a strong diplomat.
Open up the
Yeah,
citation,
please.
Open the citation.
This is the award is supposed to have on September 19. It's a Global Leadership Distinguished Award. So it is with great honor we present this award to him at United Nations where he belongs. Once again, put your hand together for Mr. Enoch Poston. Where's it up?
I have another citation from the New York State Assembly from Mr. Bill Walsh.
Mr. Bill Walsh!
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much.
Also, from the Ambassador of Peace of the United Nations Platinum Award.
Wow.
Mr. Bill Walsh, please.
Thank you. Santa, can you get in the center over here, buddy, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So I
Need a
have
good
two other
picture.
citations, but I don't know the people are not here. Jonathan Barry's not here. And no problem.
Just come in the middle.
Could you send me that picture? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Get a good sideways picture right there. There you go. No, the other way. There you go, just like that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 over here.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a few minutes to go. Let's sit down, please,
Gotta finish
because we
up.
have
I gotta go.
a couple of things to do, very important.
I gotta fly. Finish up.
Okay, the event is not finished yet. This guy has no, thank you so very much. Nice meeting you.
He flew from Miami just for the day.
He flew from Miami. Please put your hand together for what's your name?
Albert Flores.
Albert flew from Miami to be here. Yes. So we're going to play another video. Let me send it to my friend. It's for one of the speakers who could not make it to New York. He's a long-time friend. He always co-organize event with us.
Albert.
His name is Dr. Hong Taizi. I'm looking for the video so I can.
Okay, before you made it, we also prepared the gift for the speaker. And I have a big one, but the police already saved out because we changed the room, everything is different. But we get the small one for every speaker. And this is a blessing, good luck. So just come here.
Okay, so we're going to play a video. I'm going to transfer to my friend King. He's another speaker, a good friend of us, Dr. Hong Taizi. He traveled to more than 120 countries in the world, advancing peace, love, conscience, and sustainability. So it is great honor. We're going to play his speech from California. As King is waiting to prepare the speech, Nicole, are you ready? Nicole?
I can speak.
Okay, let's put your together for my longtime friend. Valda, ready? You said it, yeah. Okay, let me speak louder. Somebody will record, yeah.
I can.
Yeah, go ahead, Valda. Valda is a great friend, one of the greatest designers. Valda, go ahead. Yes.
Okay. So.
President Gay.
Okay. Well, Valda?
Yes, a lot of you probably know that I am a fashion designer, international fashion designer, and today is supposed to be also a little fashion show here, but because Ambassador Q Sanon was very afraid and he wanted to be safe, so he didn't let my models in. So they probably right now they're having great show in the First Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so, but I was able to sneak in 2 of my models, and at least you will see 2 designs. One male model, Kenneth Amos, and also Nicole, who is over there in the front. So, and you can look and take pictures of my designs while I was doing my speech.
Bravo. 2 top model, taking picture. Nicole, she's a good friend.
And Kenneth Amos.
Kenneth Amos, yes. Once we're done, I urge everyone to take picture with these 2 wonderful top models.
Yeah, and Kenneth is also actor and published model. So now, as a designer, I believe that beauty is not just about appearance. It is about how we make people feel. Through my creations, I strive to help people feel seen, valued, and beautiful. Because when a person feels beautiful inside and out, they carry confidence, kindness, and light into the world. Art and culture have the power to heal and unite. In a world where conflict and fear often divide us, creativity becomes a bridge, connecting hearts across borders, languages, and beliefs. Through color, music, dance, and design, we tell stories that remind us of our shared humanity. But the world we live in today faces great challenges. Wars destroy homes, families, dreams, and the spirit of peace. And yet, through the art, beauty, and compassion, we can rebuild hope. Because culture gives voice to peace when politics falls silent. But all wars end one day. But for us, the people, what truly matters is staying healthy and mentally strong enough to get through these difficult times. I have found one of the best health protocols that helps build both physical and mental strength. They say you are what you eat. And most of the food right now is genetically modified. And if you don't want to become genetically modified yourself, and if you wish to join me, let's work together to create Blue Healthy Zone, a world where peace, wellness, creativity live side by side.
Together with world leaders, let us build peace through art, culture, and the health of humanity itself. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Varda. Varda Wen is a long-standing friend for over 10 years. She's a great friend, whatever I call her, she's there. Let's play another video from our speaker, Dr. Hong Taizi. He couldn't make it, but he sent his greeting to us. Please put your hand together for Dr. Hong Taizi. Can we play the video? Let's see if we can play the video. Yeah, it's coming. Yes, please put your hand together for Dr. Hong Taizi.
President Gedikobi,
Okay.
Ambassador Hughes, distinguished guests, greetings.
It's a very
On
important
the
day.
occasion of COJEP's United Nations Global Peace Conference for Sustainable Development, I extend my heartfelt wishes for the great success of this conference. On October 10th, we joined millions around the world in observing World Mental Health Day, with this year's theme, Access to Services, Mental Health in Humanitarian Emergencies. Let us pray that people everywhere share the energy of love, express care through words of warmth, keep kindness and compassion alive in their hearts, and rekindle hope for life. The World Health Organization, WHO, defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Today, humanity is confronted with unprecedented challenges unlike any it has faced before. From raging floods to uncontrollable wildfires across many regions of the world. From devastating epidemics to intensifying political and economic tensions, along with wars and conflicts in various areas. These have all become crises that transcend national borders. These calamities not only destroy landscapes and economies, but also cause widespread anxiety and instability. Hatred is spreading throughout society, and people are increasingly unwilling to show tolerance. While incidents of violence occur more frequently than ever, many individuals are absorbed in electronic games and the endless virtual world, detaching themselves from real life, human relationships, and meaningful goals. As a result, people fall into despair and confusion, losing both hope as well as mental and physical well-being. Since ancient times, the heart has been regarded as the root of self-cultivation, for the treasures deep within us, love and conscience, can safeguard it in times of darkness and difficulty. Love must begin with oneself. We need to nurture and protect our own hearts, shielding them from being disturbed or clouded by external factors, so that we may maintain a pure and lucid heart, gain clarity of thought, and extend appropriate support and assistance to others when needed. Conscience serves as our inner compass, guiding us on life's journey. Even in the most difficult times, we can draw upon love and conscience to provide strength and confront challenges with courage. However, awakening the innate conscience within and allowing love to become the starting point and sustaining force of everyone's actions cannot be achieved overnight. It requires daily self-reflection and an environment that fosters mutual reminders and encouragement. Therefore, by emphasizing conscience education and building a culture of conscience in society, both individuals and governments share the responsibility and mission to work together to achieve this goal. World Mental Health Day reminds us that only when every person enjoys physical health, mental health, and social well-being can we truly achieve health and happiness. Let us begin with ourselves. Just 5 minutes of self-reflection each day can help clear our minds and allow us to listen to the call of conscience deep within. Guided by conscience, we gain clarity. We recognize what is truly good for ourselves and others. Spreading messages of love and conscience creates a ripple effect, bringing greater positive energy into our families, communities, and society. These messages awaken people's conscience and innate kindness, inspiring more individuals to extend support and assistance for mental well-being. In this way, we can make conscience education and culture a guiding light that continually directs human behavior. In the process of jointly shaping a world of conscience and love, by practicing transparency and integrity, we can create a lasting virtuous cycle of mutual trust and benefit, whether in interpersonal interactions, corporate collaborations, government resource allocation, or global efforts towards sustainable development. Ultimately, these positive outcomes will return to us, fostering closer social relationships, a more harmonious social environment, and a more peaceful world. May conscience ignite hope in everyone. May our collective good deeds bring light to the world. May everyone be blessed with safety and health in body and mind. May the world be blessed with peace and sustainability. In closing, I wish everyone health, peace, happiness, and joy. Thank you all.
Now we're going to allow a couple of people to say a few words. Where are they? Where are my speakers? Okay.
And right now, before I see Bill Walsh is actually about to head out, I just have to say real quick, once again, today I'm here as a moderator, and I remember a decade ago, before I ever held a mic and spoke, I went through Bill Walsh's training programs on how to speak, and today, I'm the moderator at the United Nations headquarters. Thank you, Bill Walsh. Thank you, Ambassador Sanchez. All right, and now I'd like to actually have come up, please, so we can hear from him or from your seat. Reverend Emmanuel, the pastor, the lead pastor of Peonia United Methodist Church in New Jersey.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. Today is a beautiful day, and I am glad that we were able to host the past ended International Day of Peace. And we had the International Peace Gala in New Jersey. So we are bringing the movement in New York, all the movement in New York, we want to extend to the world. And so whatever is going on here, we are bringing to New Jersey as well. And so are there some Jersey people here? Anybody from New Jersey? Yes. So we look forward, and I am so glad for the theme for this conference is education through peace. And so we go to the Ivy League schools, we go to the schools to be educated, but education must be in daily language and must be in the layman's view that everybody can understand. So I hope that this becomes a good for all of us to enjoy. So thank you all for your time, and may the peace of God be with all of us, and may God bless us all. Thank you for your work.
Our friend said a few words. She invites me to some great event in New Jersey. She is a long-time member at United Nations. She organizes and speaks often at the UN. A couple seconds.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm the head of legal. Good afternoon, everyone. I am the head of legal strategies and negotiations of Partners for Patients, NGO. This is a global organization which is focused on the advocacy of public health and diplomacy. And recently, during the UN and GNA, we had this parliament signing for a major contract, a landmark agreement to focus on African healthcare, wherever the Africans are. And we have a partnership with the New York City Department for Africans beating cancer. And that's why I think not only peace is about conflict, but it is also about quality care for Africans everywhere, and the absence of, not only absence of conflict, but also the presence of justice, dignity, and access, especially in healthcare. So let us continue to build a world where peace is practiced not only in global diplomacy, but in hospital rooms, waiting areas, and policy making, wherever human lives are at stake. Thank you so much.
Yes, I have two other speakers. Christopher. Yes, one of them, both of them will say 20 seconds worth. Quick. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Maggie Page. Thank you for being here. If I have only 20 seconds, I prep like a 3-minute speech. But anyway, I'm a real estate agent, and we are very involved with lots of incredible work we do for community. But also, I'm a part of the incredible church. It's called Grace Point Church in New City. And my church is very involved with the built schools and homes for those in need. And right now, they're actually traveling to. My church is traveling for the first graduation and dedication of the new building in Tunisia. And the school was recently able to purchase 17 acres of property. And right now, the government is asking for a secondary school to be started. The owners prayerfully considering the request, and of course, they need help. But my church is involved with many, many missions throughout the world. And I just want to say one more thing. Matthew 25:40. Whatever you did for one of the least of those brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Let us strive to build a world where everyone has access to safe, affordable, and sustainable housing, and where the communities are thriving and resilient.
My name is Julia Kushnir. My nature is peace. My religion is peace. I am from St. Petersburg, Russia. And thank you so much for inviting me as an ambassador. What a pleasure indeed. So the bottom line, I think I would like to summarize everything that so many speakers said today. That peace starts with me, with you, with you, with you. We all can have impact. We all can get involved in the community. So many ways to get involved, whether it's locally, regionally, nationally, or internationally. So many organizations, whether it's Covenant House, supporting youth, homeless youth, and giving them second chance. Or now, say, I am a part of the trip to the Dominican Republic to build homes as a realtor, as ambassador for the community. So it's so important to find ways to help others, because by helping others, we don't feel powerless. We feel powerful, we feel important, and we can all make it. So just like it takes a village to raise a child, it takes the world to make peace. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now, this lady, you saw that little bit of camera on her, she's blind. She would want to say a few words. 30 seconds, and you, 30 seconds, and then we're done. Can you fix the mic?
It's fine.
Right there.
Go speak.
Go ahead, speak. All right. So I want to say, first of all, thank you. Hello. Thank you to all the organizers and Ambassador Hugh Sanon for this very interactive discussion. But before, I want to also say, that I had the pleasure of meeting him when we were at King University, because we, as part of the Women's Federation for World Peace, we are UN representatives, and we organized the event for International Day of Peace. I am also a UN rep, and from BTC and Global Peace Ambassador, my name is Priscilla. And I would like to say, that it was a pleasure to meet him as well, and he did a wonderful speech on international peace. But I want to say, I want to give a different perspective about peace, because it is very important. And I am visually impaired, and peace is not just about being able to have it in our families or within our soul, but it's also to learn how to feel. That's what peace is about, learning how to feel, like the different vibrations, and also what you feel in nature too, when you wake up every day and you walk, you feel peace as well. It's even within your spirit.
That's right. Natural.
And I also would like to say, and after listening to all of the speakers, and it is very relatable, because when you speak about peace, you speak about having that vision that could transform it into a better future, whether it's when you have food security, you have peace. When you have health, you have peace. Conflicts disable us, but peace enable us, and we have to empower everybody else and also include people with different conditions. But I want to end this with a question for all of you to reflect on when you come and leave this interactive discussion, is what will you all do in order to include people with different conditions in keep building work? Because that is very important as well.
That's right.
I may not have sight, but I have a vision that we will have a peaceful future, safe from every conflict in the world, and that we will have a vision of hope for future generations. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so very much. May God bless you all. You can take your picture. Everyone here is a star. I don't know, Wesley, I don't know if we have time to visit some area or United Nations closed. Everything is closed. So take picture. I'm gonna see if I can visit some big rooms, okay, with Bill. Thank you very much. May God bless you all.